Hi everyone, my name is Shubham and I am the Academics Careers Coordinator as well as a teaching faculty here. So today I'm going to walk you through what we offer in terms of careers, and before we go into that, this section is divided into two. So for the first 10 minutes I'm going to talk to you about, give you an overview about what we offer, and in the next 20 minutes you'll hear from a panel of our students moderated by Stephanie, who's the Senior Careers Coordinator, as you can see here. All right. So we start by giving you some idea about graduate destinations. So as you can see from here, 95% of the economics graduate, economics undergraduate students, they are either in graduate level work or study or both within the first 15 months of the successful completion of the degree, and this is based on the recent data that we have from HESA, which corresponds to the year 21-22. If you look at the average earnings, it's about roughly 41,000. Bear in mind that this is kind of an average across all the respondents, and it's also a highly sought after program. So students or graduates from our university, particularly our department, are highly sought after. As you can see here, it's like 6th most targeted university by the UK's top 100 graduate employers, according to this High Flyers research, which is quite a recent one in 2024. So most of our graduates, as you would expect, happen to be in the finance and insurance sector. So that is about like 52% of our graduates. But you also have components which span technology, engineering and manufacturing, administration, management and consulting, as well as other sectors which would include like education, research, and so forth. In terms of destinations, you will find that most of the top recruiters also recruit from our university, so that's also a plus thing. I'm sure like you want to look forward to this thing when the time comes, but just to give you some idea that you will be in a good position when you would be applying for jobs. In terms of further study, we also have our graduates pursuing their higher education in top institutions either in the UK or abroad. So we have had in the past students pursuing their further degrees in LSE, Cambridge, UCL, or they might decide to stay back at Warwick as well, Oxford and Imperial. And in terms of locations, they also span like across the globe. So as you can see, you'd find our students in US, France, Spain, Italy, Australia, as well as in Belgium. In terms of opportunities for career planning, this is where I talk to you about what we offer, the advice that we offer, and how we help you prepare for applying for jobs or internships and so forth. So first of all, there is some help that is available, or there is quite a bit of help that is available during spring weeks, inside programs, and this could be through a range of material and resources that we already have, or you could tap into all the different kind of forums and resources that we have, as well as get advice from the careers coordinator in terms of or careers consultant in terms of what would be the best given what your plans are, what your objectives are. But I'd kind of try to point out a few of interesting opportunities that are available and unique to Warwick. So first of all is the Warwick Internship Scheme for Economics, and what this is it's a departmental led scheme where academic faculty members propose research projects or sometimes even administrative projects which might have to do, let's say, with teaching or enhancing a module, And there is an active process of recruiting students. So students then apply to these opportunities that are available, and then they collaborate with academic staff to produce some output. Again, the enrollment of this is kind of, it's termly, so there are opportunities over the course of the program. The other is teamwork, and this is, this provides you the opportunity to gain some real-world team experience by working on an organization's project remotely. And what this is about is, it's about a 4-week program where you collaborate with individuals on a project that a company might propose, and you would be mentored on this to get some experience which might be extremely valuable when you go out and seek jobs, right? The other is this scheme, which is the voluntary year out scheme. So suppose you want to take a year out to get some experience, some work experience, then that might be something which might interest some of you. And whereas this is not a part of your degree program, it is an opportunity that you might want to take up if you think that is going to help, again, your objective. So depending on your goals and your objectives, you might decide to take a year out, gain some valuable experience, come back again, and finish your final year at Warwick. Right? So that is what this talks about. So what kind of support do we provide in this process? So first of all, you'd have one-on-one career guidance and interview support facilitated by our careers consultant, which would also include going through your applications, giving you guidance and feedback on your applications, reviews of your CVs. There are career fairs, events, and employer presentations throughout the year over the different terms, so you would benefit from that. There are also quite a bit of career resources that you would have access to, and these careers are not only focused on the UK, but also you would have access to a list of opportunities that may be available worldwide. Right. So there are also a series of webinars and events that we organize as part of the careers process to explore different options that might be available to you once you at different stages of the program, right? So for example, these could be non-financial sectors. Then we would have our alumni come in, give you a talk, share their experience about their journeys. We usually have 1 or 2 every term. And the idea is it's going to enhance your potential. It's going to enhance your understanding of what you want to do later on, because everything might not always be figured out in advance, right? So this gives you an idea to update your ideas, to update your career goals and objectives as you get introduced to new concepts and new ideas. And of course, there is also kind of, as part of the alumni career journey as well, some kind of advice on further study as well, if you do decide to pursue it. So what kind of applications advice do we provide? There are drop-in sessions for students, and of course, CV and review advice as well. So this is kind of, one of how these rooms look like, where you might, just sit and get some guidance on careers. And the way it works, or at least the way you could access this, the way it works is there is a system which we call as My Advantage, and it's only accessible to our students. Is you book an appointment, you also get a list of all the vacancies that are that are available, and as well as a list of all the events that are currently going on or that are upcoming in the near future. So that gives you a good idea in terms of benefiting from the support that we provide. There's also a Warwick Careers blog, which you might be able to access, where you would have current news on different applications, tips on interviews, tips on job market, as well as people sharing their job experience or work experience, as well as a blog which talks about different things. So, for example, something about recession, or something about the potential, unleashing potential, the benefits of student entrepreneurship, and so forth. So this is a screenshot, a screen grab of this career blog, for example. So essentially, the idea is you get a running account of all the key events that might benefit you. In terms of career guidance, you have the careers consultant, who will give you impartial expert advice and guidance, so you can make the right kind of decisions for you. So like I said, everything is not always figured out in advance, and as you go ahead, you might need that input to reevaluate your career goals and make the decision which is best for you. And therefore, we always encourage early engagement. So the next bit is the career support panel, where Stephanie will moderate the panel.